If you guys are looking for a cheap and reliable place to gain your FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins from, and please head over to fifacoin.com. Link will be in description. Don't forget to use my code Martin for a 5% discount. Hi guys, Martin88 here, and welcome back to another FIFA 23 video. And this is the start of Squad Battles tutorial week, basically. I've got a lot of videos lined up. It's going to be including the tactics today, details about my coaching tomorrow, finishing, skill moves, defending, tips and tricks, all that type of thing, okay? So if that's the type of thing you're in for, then hang around for this week. So today, like I said, we're going to kick it off with the tactics that I've been using in Squad Battles. Now, for those of you who've been following me for a while, these won't have changed much, if at all, potentially. But for those of you that are new, or maybe you've just started playing Squad Battles, or you just got the game, I'm going to show you exactly what I have been using this year and what all of my students, pupils, whatever you want to call them, who I'm coaching, are also using and having success with. So let's get straight into it. 4-2-3-1, as you can see by the thumbnail, and let's get straight into the custom tactics, okay? So, I quite enjoy pressure on heavy touch. I actually feel like this year you need to be a little bit more aggressive than you have done previously. So, actually having pressure on heavy touch isn't such a bad thing, you know? There are a few things within these tactics where I could say you could adjust them to your own preference if you wanted to. There's some points that are unnegotiable. This you could have on balanced if you want. I like it on pressure on heavy touch. Defensive width, I think I started out on 50, but yet again I like to be a lot more compact and a lot more narrow because we're trying to push them, push the AI out wide, and I think having the defensive style on, the defensive width on 40 is just a lot better, basically. We want to try and crowd the box to make it as hard as possible for them. Defensive depth, though, I've still got it on 55. Like I said, I feel like we need to be a little bit more aggressive this year, so having that team a little bit higher up the pitch is definitely decent. Offensive play, this is non-negotiable. Definitely fast build-up play. That's exactly what you need. When people are sending me YouTube comments and saying that they don't have enough space or they're not getting fast attacks, they've always got men behind the ball, the AI, that's because you're not playing quickly enough. And what I mean by that is the way that your mind's working and your game plan, okay? And that's where, like, people who have coaching from me don't have a problem with that, because they get the ball, they know exactly what they're trying to do with it, and they're able to do it at pace, and they're able to counter attack the opposition, and therefore they gain themselves easy goals. And that's why having fast build-up play is a necessity, okay? And direct passing, I did play about 10 games of forward runs. I think this is more of a preference, okay? So if you're somebody that just really likes forward runs, then feel free to keep it on, but I prefer direct passing. I think they're within the same family. They are very similar. Offensive width, 55. I think 50 or 50, it doesn't really make too much difference. It's just that's what I have it on. Players in the box, 7. You could argue even have it on to 8. Corners and free kicks have on 2. Unlike online, not really too worried about getting countered, and to play every corner short and try and drive in and shoot. So not really losing the ball like that. So that's the custom tactics. Let's have a look at the player instructions, which are key. Now, before we get into the player instruction, guys, I just wanted to draw your attention to a couple of things. One, of course, I do offer Squad Battles coaching. So if you are interested in that, or you're struggling, or you're annoyed because you're not winning, or you want to master legendary, anything like that, get in touch with me, and I'll get you on to some sessions, which you'll find very, very informative and very successful, I'm sure of it. Also, come and join my Discord. We do also have a Patreon section, which is like a paid members section where you get extra content, extra help, but also more than welcome to just join the Discord as a whole. It's free of charge, and it's just a lot of like-minded people in there that just have a good natter about Squad Battles and all things FIFA, basically. So yeah, keep your eye out for those two things and just have a little think about it. Right, okay, so the whole defense is on stay back while attacking. The AI is absolutely unreal at exploiting gaps or exploiting if you drag somebody out of position. So I do use the fullbacks to attack, and as the game progresses, I think I end up using them more and more, but it's always in the back of my mind, if I lose this, they will punish me like that. And that's why dragging centre-backs out of position is an absolute no-no. I'll move on to this later on in the week, but they will just kill you if you start doing that. Assuming that you're playing on a level that's challenging you, that is. So, yeah, stay back while attacking on the whole back four. But I do drive forward with the full-backs, which in this case is Tierney and Hakimi, although I do want to upgrade that to Ferland Mendy. But, yeah, I drive with the ball with the full-backs a lot. Just to try and create overload situations in the final third. Again, we'll move on to that type of stuff further on in the week. So, 2 CDMs. This is non-negotiable, okay? So, get forward, cover centre. We want them to stay in the middle of the pitch, okay? Because when we're defending, we want it to be very congested. They are good at long shots. You just want it to be in the way. You don't need to charge at them. Just be a body in the way. And if they hit it and it hits you, great stuff. You've done your job. And that's why we don't want the CDM covering the wing or anything like that. Just cover centre, okay? Attacking support, this is an absolute must. I've repeated this before, but some people say to me, oh, maybe I'll have one on stay back while attacking and one on get forward. Then don't bother with these tactics and this formation because it just won't work, okay? The whole blueprint of these tactics and this formation is to get the CDMs forward so that you have 6 players in attack rather than 4. And so that ends up with, invariably you'll be playing against a back 4. So that means that you end up having 6 against 4, or it might be 5 against 4 for some reason, and it will allow you to create that overload situation. Just to clarify, an overload situation just means where we've got the AI outnumbered. And if we've got them outnumbered, it should be checkmate. We should then be in a position where we can create a chance and hopefully score a goal. And that's what we're trying to do. So get forward on the CDMs is absolutely vital. On the Lamb, the Cam, and the Ram, all stay forward, all get into the box for cross. We want them to stay forward because we want to win the ball and we want to be able to go as quick as possible, okay? And having players already up the pitch is going to help us do that. It's going to help us break quickly and have more space to attack into. Rather than if they're all back and we have to build slowly, you're going to find that very, very difficult indeed. We also have them on get into the box for cross, and that just means that they will continue their runs for you. So say Foden's got the ball in the middle and you've got Jota on the left, Sterling on the right. They're not just going to stop on the edge of the box, i.e. come short. They'll continue with their runs. And what that will do, it either means that you'll be able to slip them in, or it means that they're continuing to push defenders back and you'll be able to drive into the spaces that those defenders have left, basically. Okay, it's quite smart, but works very, very well. And then up top, our striker, stay forward, get in behind. Is what it says on the tin, basically. If you can slip your striker in through balls, one of the most easiest goals that you can score. Doesn't always work, but equally, like I just said, if he is making a run in behind, centre-backs are going with him. That means that the space for the Cam is just widening. You've got more space to work with. What you don't want, you can tell with these tactics, everything's based on getting things moving. If you don't want to stay static against the AI, because you'll find that so difficult. So we need to get the AI moving. And that's why we have getting behind, getting the box for crosses, direct passes, fast build up. It all gets the AI on the move. Okay, guys? So, I hope that they help you. Get into my Discord if you want to chat about that further. Like I said, if you want to improve or you're struggling, get in contact with me regarding the coaching. Ask me anything you want in the comments regarding the tactics. And yeah, that's it, to be honest with you. So please drop a like on the video if you've liked what you've seen. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'm going to see you for the rest of the week for more tutorials regarding squad battles. I'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.